Hey all, Binks here. Loki is everywhere right now. It's an incredibly powerful deck, and especially with the last weekend missions to play him, I was just facing Loki. It felt like over 50% of the games last weekend, and I came in a stream with a bit of a chip on my shoulder. And I said, hey, if you want to make a bunch of cards, well, I know how to delete them. So I like to call this deck the Noki Deleter. What this deck tries to do is just discard as many cards in your opponent's hand as possible. We have every card that can make that happen. We have the Moon Knight, the Silver Samurai, as well as the Black Bolt. We even have a Psylocke Tech in here to be able to get access to it early. We had access to Bar Sinister at the beginning of our stream for the first hour as a feature location. Bar Sinister is one of my favorite feature locations. I think there's a lot of fun things that you can do, but one of my favorite ones is just to delete our opponent's entire hand. So we went out, we tried to target Loki's. There's even some games where they got like a collector down in there, and then just poof, we make their cards disappear. This is one of the fun things I think that you can do with feature locations, and I'd always recommend, you know, if you're someone who doesn't care as much about your cubes, to go for something like this. We actually had a positive win rate, which is pretty crazy because we were retreating a lot of games, but I hope you enjoyed these highlights of us absolutely decimating Loki decks and a bunch of other Loki decks by deleting their hand. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure you hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you subscribe. Catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You piece! With the Silver Samurai, which is our best way of getting it. Only 3 sucks, but still get pretty damn close to getting rid of their hands. Yeah, pretty much the nuts hand, right? They could get ahead here. They do not get ahead. Oh, love to see that. Actually, so huge to see that. Because we just hit the swarm every time, which is really cool. I thought you'd expect me to play it on the left because it's less obvious. Yeah, you sometimes you have to. It's always the pretty little. Oh, please tell me that's a goblin, man. I really hope that's a goblin. I really hope that this is a goblin, man. This would be so wonderful. I don't really want to snap, just because it encourages people to retreat. They'll just think I have a goblin. I feel like very often. Please be a goblin. Come on, please be a goblin. Norm? It's actually just about as good. Just about as good there. Cannot argue whatsoever. Let's got 2 cards in hand. Let's make it. Bring it down to 1 card in hand. What else you got in there? I'm sure you got something else good, right? Oh, Galactus. That's a good one. What else we got? What else we got? What else can we do that's fun? I guess we just go Dakin into MODOK, right? Now we just hope they don't have Goblin on 3. Hope they do not have the Gabi on 3. We'll be feeling good in the neighborhood. Oh, this is wonderful. Delete their whole hand. No Professor X for you. No, 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 sir. Wonderful. No Shang-Chi for you. No, 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 sir. Get a bigger Apocalypse. Love that. What else you got in there? Ooh, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. What do we got? Play the stats route. We can still top deck MODOK. Play the stats route though. They're top decking the whole rest of the game. Electro. We do have to win middle. This stops them from being able to Galactus if they top deck it. They could still Alioth if they have that. Let's go! Easy wins. But like if you have APOC or Swarm, it's crazy. You just destroy them. You simply break them. Okay. Hopefully they don't play and we roll initiative. Point of Psylocke is turn 4 Black Bolt, turn 3 Silver Samurai. To beat goblins, you want to get ahead as much as possible. You have to try and play it like on 3 or on 4 almost all the time. Alright, so they have the defense. They have the Jeff defense. Draw a card that our opponent will discard. Man, I don't have any of the good ones. I guess Apocalypse is okay. But we'll still nuke their hand. Goblin coming? Probably. I mean, we don't have any way to stop it, so. Just retreat if it happens. It's pretty likely, especially with Nova Roma, and them having priority here. They snap, we probably run. I mean, it'll always miss if they move all the Jeffs and play Goblin, right? I'm gonna guess that they're grief snapping me. Oh, they're not. They cleared a way for... What's this? Collector? Not gonna have that many cards in your hand, my guy. Come on, get the APOC, please. Come on, APOC. Come on. Don't hit everything but the APOC. Come on, brother. It's Loki piece. Okay, pick one. They're still gonna get ahead middle, which is the problem. Because they're still gonna have to find a win con somewhere else. Morbius helps a little bit. We'll try snapping on him. I don't know. We could probably lose. Very, very, very likely that we still end up losing here. I mean, they gain 1 per collector for the next 2 turns, so they'll at least tie. If they don't get any other cards that draw cards. Nice! Look at that! Alright, we take those. Dude, what an insane what an insane start for them to just get just faced. Why is the collector going? They got the kitty back in hand. Is that the Goosebumps theme song? Nah, it wasn't. Some like Final Fantasy song. Sid's theme. Unless, I don't know what you were talking about before that though. But I don't think we had any final, we don't have any of those. There was also Call Me Maybe, which is the one before that, so. Everyone's favorite song in the playlist. Literally nowhere to do anything. I guess we can play the Morbius right. I mean, it doesn't feel great. I'll be frank with you. This tower. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of trouble here, right? This deck is pretty much built completely around get bar Sinister, discard our opponent's hand, win. But this one seems fine. We have the MODOK. We have ways to try and find some alternative lines. Dakin's quite nice here. I think we actually might snap here, right? Because if we go, we hit a MODOK here. We're kind of just vibes. Now they could have Cosmo, so we won't snap, but this Monkey Jane. I've never seen Daredevil in that deck. Could be. Daredevil's a good card, man. Legion? That's kind of fine, actually. Actually, completely fine, as crazy as that sounds. Even though the MODOK dies, we get all of our other stuff. Crazily, just totally fine with that. As dumb as that sounds. We just win left by a bunch. It was a novel play, but the fact that it goes off and we still are winning right by 8. They could have a crazy monkey play where they go like tiny card, monkey, tiny card, something monkey, and get 10. But they'd have to play their everything. This could be a Sean. If this is a Psycho Sean, that'd be insane. But even a Psycho Sean shouldn't win. I don't know why they did this. This dies, right? This one, oh, this one, no. This one doesn't die. To me. Take that though. Ah, we didn't want a boomer snap though. I think if we snap there, they retreat, right? Pretty sure if they snap there, we retreat. Yeah, I don't think they had any win con there. It was a cool idea. Try and Psylocke here. We probably could have just gone Morbius, though. Morbius is probably the smarter play. Because we can just Moon Knight right either way. And unless we get a card like Swarm, not really going to matter. I should have Morbius there. That was a huge mistake. Whatever. Let's just delete their hand. What you got in that hand? Okay, no Iceman. Let's make him top deck the rest of the game. Oh no, we also had to top deck the rest of the game, but no Ghost Rider. Kazar. No Red Skull. Okay. Cool. Nice Lady Sif. We do have a lot of work to do. It's only with Thor and Dakin. They still see the card as named Thor or Dakin. Very interesting. I can even MODOK left if we need to, which is quite nice. I want to MODOK left, as a matter of fact. Nice. Yeah, we just went all 3 lanes. Let's go! Nice! We can get turn 3 Black Bolt. It'd be crazy. Nice Forge, idiot. Turn 3 Black Bolt, chat? Peace. Oh, turn 3 Black Bolt. It's just not nearly as good of a turn 3 Black Bolt. What about West Chicago this weekend? Yo, hope you had fun. Hope you had a good time. We don't need our Hela, probably. We can just get rid of our Hela. That's okay. We only have 2 cards in hand, so we're still doing some damage to him. What do we get here? Surfer, nice. It's very good for us. Swarm, best draw by a mile. Thank you for listening, by the way. Why don't Invisible Woman to help with the Hela? You just don't need it. The goal of the deck isn't to do the Hela. Hela's kind of just like a random top deck towards the end. It's just not necessary to win at all. It's just kind of like a cool alternative potential like option that helps. Ultron. All you have to worry about is Ultron. Ultron's all you have to worry about. They shouldn't have any other way to buff this stuff. So this ties Ultron right. Let me just max power. This ties Ultron because they get +4 on the Ultron right. They get +9 total. We beat them there. Wait, did we just lose though? Son of a bitch. They had 7. They get to 7, 5, 12, 13. We get to 16, 17. We get +4. Oh, we just lose to Ultron. Or, sorry, not Blarvel. More worried about, Onslaught. We'll go for it. Nice, beat that. Woo! Very nice. Onslaught. That's the power, man. You just delete your opponent's cards, man. You just eat their cards. No Shawarma discard? Yeah. No Shawarma discard. Sag. Psylocke best top deck? Moon Knight's great too. We won't snap yet. They could have next month, tomorrow, whatever, dude. Just you know what I mean. What are you doing? What's up, store manager? Store manager, friend of the show. Welcome in, welcome. One bar sinister, please. I would like 1 bar sinister, please. Thank you, sir. Give him some rocks. We don't really have any good cards with the Samurai, unfortunately. But it'll buff the Morbius, which is always nice. Bonka bonka. We will delete their entire hand. They're just gonna play Hobgoblin, right, huh? Oh, whatever. We'll give them 2 cubes if they do it. Very cool. Very, very original play. Boom, boom, boom. Can't Thanos, right? I mean, he could. Do anything if you put your mind to it. Galactus left. Orca left. Okay. He might Eliath middle. Should be funny. If he Eliath middle, we win. Think they Eliath middle? Why not retreat? Because they could Eliath middle and then we would win. Eliath left? Eliath left is a little bit and set some risk. You can do that too. Try to ask your opponents to not play goblins. Yeah, if only it worked that way. All right, Andale, store manager. We have things to do. Andale, Andale, Andale. Only play 1 card. Crispy Bacon. Thank you very much for the tier 1. What did I say, chat? Why would I retreat when you can simply win? Bum, 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 bum. Eliath rain? It's not a bad Eliath play. It's hard, right? I think Eliath left is probably the easiest route though, because you always win right. And I can't really affect left. I'm really excited for Ravona tomorrow. I think I'm gonna start with a Jane Foster deck. I think I'm gonna start with a Jane Foster deck. Like a Jane Foster Mr. Negative deck. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that's actually where she finds some use in like giving some outs to Mr. Negative style decks. That's what I'm most excited to try her out in. I don't know what else really though. Cerebro 3, obviously she's going to be an amazing inclusion in Cerebro 3. It's weird though, because with her in Cerebro 3, you can't really use Bast, because Bast kind of undoes what she does, you know? What does she do? She makes your cards that cost 1 or less, or the 1 or less power, 1 less energy. All right, very incredibly rude of my opponent. All right, kill all those cards. All your cards belong to me. You piece. They could have Goblin though. Still could have Goblin. They would have played it last turn, but they could have top decked it. Yeah, Patriot Cyclops.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Alexander Newell, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Probably brings Brood Abzan back into play because she lets you play Iron Man Mystique turn 6. I don't think that's. I don't believe that. Yeah, some kind of Patriot Surfer deck. We'll just delete their whole hand. It's usually pretty good against Patriot Surfer decks. I would generally recommend it. If they play Debris right, which they might. I think there's a chance they play Debris right. If they play Debris right, we actually win because of the Silver Samurai getting the discards. Oh, chat, they're gonna have so much energy. Oh no, chat, they're gonna do so much with all this energy. How are we ever gonna stop them? They're gonna have essentially infinite energy, chat. We're gonna have no way to do anything about it. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna beat their infinite energy glitch? The only thing that could beat us is waves, so let's just kind of play around that. Pretty sure. Kitty's a little bit scary. Like, probably play Kitty right here. Juggernaut. They just have to beat a 5-power Kitty Pride. Middle? Or a Chavez, I suppose. They could play middle. I think this is actually better because you get extra left. You get an extra swarm here left as opposed to the APOC. I give us a shard, but it's usually a swarm. Kitty. 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 Surfer. They top deck the Surfer, chat. Top deck the Surfer. Hopefully. What's Psylocke for? Getting Silver Samurai a turn early or Black Bolt a turn early? What a piece. Ah, that's okay. Sometimes they top deck the Surfer. We had him in the driver's seat. We did everything right there. Sometimes they just top deck the Surfer. Kitty does sometimes get around this deck, which is a bit rough, but sometimes they top deck the Surfer and they're a piece. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.